Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I wanted to tell you guys, one thing that you're doing that's making it really hard for you to attract women and keep women around, and getting things going for you in this dating game, right? And one of the things that you're doing that you need to stop doing is you need to stop being accommodating to these chicks. You're too accommodating when it comes to dealing with these women. And by doing that, that's making it harder for you, to attract and keep women around. Right? And some of you are doing this and you may not even realize you're doing it. And this is why I want to address this. So look at it this way. You ever were dealing with a chick and you did something that you probably didn't necessarily want to do, but you were doing it because you felt that doing it is going to make the girl like you, or it's going to make it easier for you to get pussy. That's you being accommodating to the chick. You understand? So you're basically doing things sort of for her, and you're not really being yourself. You're not really being true to who you are and what you're about. And so you're just sitting there accommodating her. And therefore, things don't go your way. And the reason why it doesn't go your way is because you are not really being who you are. Right? So, for example, you might have, let's say, went out with a girl and they went to the movies and she wants to see some girly chick flick and you don't want to see that shit. But you just agree with it because you feel like, well, maybe if I do this, then, she's going to like me more and I'm going to be able to have sex with her later or whatever. Right. And so what happens is that when you're doing that, what you're doing is you're not showing her and you're not displaying to her who you really are. You see what I'm saying? And so because she doesn't see who you really are, she doesn't really feel the spark, or she doesn't really feel that attraction for you because you're just basically doing whatever she wants to do. Right? See, this is why a lot of guys that women would consider a bad boy, or you would consider a bad boy or an asshole or whatever, gets more women, is because they're not accommodating. They just do what they want. And it's either, hey, you going to get down with this shit, or you could get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's their attitude. Right? And so what happens is that the woman is looking at him and she's like, okay, he's more real. He's more authentic. He's just being who he wants to be, whether or not it is, accommodating to her or not. You understand? See, women want to connect with a guy who's real. And so a lot of times what you guys are doing, you're doing shit that's not really the things you want to do. And when you do the things that you don't want to do, that's not real shit. That's not you really being you. And they can feel it. They can sense it. They can tell. They can tell when you're going out of your way to try to get pussy. And so when they can tell you're going out of your way to try to get with them, that's a turnoff for them. You understand? Because you're putting them on that pedestal. You're not really being who you are, so they can actually see who you are, to see who they would, want to be with, to see the type of guy you are. They're not feeling the feelings, man. They're not seeing what's really going on. This is why chicks don't like nice guys, because what happens is nice guys are being extremely accommodating to women. And so she's still wondering, who the fuck is this guy really? I can tell he's trying to impress me. I can tell he's not being himself. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you end up doing a lot of things because you think that doing these things is going to make it easier for you to get pussy. But the things that you're doing are things that you don't want to do. So you're not being yourself. And you're just trying to be accommodating to the chick. I was watching this dude's video the other day, And he was talking about what is this guy's name again? I think I mentioned him before, but he had this video where he was talking about, he had one video where he was talking about why he transitioned from being a PUA to a MGTOW. And then he had another video where he was like, the reason, you know, one of the reasons why he became MGTOW or something like that. And he was basically saying that, you know, he matched with some chick on, I think, Bumble or something like that. And they were supposed to hang out, and then she ended up like hanging out, I guess, with her friends or something like that. And then she hit him up at like 1 a.m, saying, hey, can you like come see me or come pick me up or some shit. And he was basically saying, hey, I don't want to, you know, I didn't want to do it. But he was saying he figured, hey, if I go pick her up, maybe I could bring her back to the crib and have sex with her. So even though he didn't want to come pick her up, because he's like, look, it's late, you know, I usually like to go to bed early or whatever it is. And then he went, he still went to go pick her up, right? Even though he didn't want to. So he's accommodating her, right? So then he's in the car with her, and I guess she was trying to like touch him in the car or whatever. And he was like, nah, I'm not really trying to do all of that, right? And then he brought her, I guess, back to the place. And I think he said that she ended up falling asleep. And so they didn't even get to do it. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, if he was just doing what he wanted to do and being who he wanted to be, he would have told her when she hollered at him at 1 a.m, like, look, it's late, so I'm not coming out there. I don't feel like coming out there. If you want to chill, holler at me tomorrow. And just hung up the phone or stopped texting her, right? But because he wanted the pussy so bad, he went out of his way to accommodate her. And then, you know, shit ain't really work out for him. See, a lot of times you guys are so scared to do your thing and do what you want to do, which is what you should be doing anyway, because you're scared of losing the vagina. But the ironic part is that you lose a lot more vagina because you're trying to get it by accommodating to these chicks. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this, man, you guys gotta be in situations where you're fully doing what you want to do, even if it seems like you may lose out on some pussy. Because what you're going to do is that you're going to become a more attractive guy overall, because you are honing in on your natural instincts and, you know, acting based off of how you really want to be. Right? So again, and I said this a million times, the game is about you. You're not making it about her. You're not doing things for her. You're doing things because you want to do them the way you want to do it. And then you fit her into the way that you do shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's going to make you a way more attractive guy than the guy who's always accommodating to her because he thinks doing this is going to get him the vagina. You see what I'm saying? So the more you're being authentic and being your true self and just doing the things that you want to do, right? The more you're going to get women attracted to you, get women that actually want to, make shit pop off with you. Right? So that, that's really what it is, man. You got to stop being, too accommodating to these chicks. Again, like if a chick becomes your girlfriend or your wife, in those situations, you can sort of compromise and do certain things here and there. But when you first, dating a chick and you fucking around with her, like, stop all of this being accommodating to this chick. Just fucking do you and just get the chicks who are going to be along for the ride. That's it. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to Bad Boy Membership
badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.